Okay, so I'm starting our relationship off with a lie. Hi everyone, it's Christina. Welcome to Blushing Rose Tarot. Today I have a haul for you. Just a nice, good old-fashioned, Christina didn't have a lot of impulse control haul. So this is all the stuff that came into my area, my life in the month of April. So I have tarot decks, one oracle deck, and some books because I'm really into reading about tarot and esoteric stuff. So I got some books too. So I'm not gonna blabble on too long. We're just gonna jump right into this. So the first deck I have for you guys is the Anima Mundi Tarot, and all of the decks I'll put in the description box so you guys can kind of skip ahead if there's a specific deck you're looking for. This is not the original box. I like to put my stuff in bags, most of them. I have a lot still in the actual box, but nevertheless, I really love bags. So this is the bag. Oh, probably put that right in the camera that I got for this book, for this tarot deck. So Anima Mundi Tarot, it's not a new deck. I have been really just going back and forth about this deck. I mean, I think it's just beautiful. I'm really happy that it's in my collection. I'm going to try not to like flip through the entire deck. I've noticed I do that when I do these. I just get so excited for tarot decks. But anyway, so this is the Anima Mundi Tarot. I don't have who it's by. Oh, Megan Warden, if I pronounce that right. I got this deck on Etsy. This is one of the most beautiful moon cards. I love this deck. I'm really excited to dive into it. As you can tell, it's all animals. I think the only person in this deck actually is the Devil card. Yeah, it's all animals. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is the first deck in my haul, Anima Mundi Tarot. Well, the next deck I have for you is the Alchemical Tarot Renewed. This is the 6th edition, sky blue with 80 cards. The box is fabric. It's really beautiful. I have to remember to show you guys the things. So here's the box, the back of the box. And here are the cards. I really have been really interested in this deck for a little while, and I just never pulled the trigger and decided to just do it now. This is the little guidebook. It's not a lot going on in here. It just gives you basic information about the cards and some of the symbols in the cards. So I'm looking forward to dive into that. This I actually got a book for as well. When we get to books, I'll go into that too. So here's the cards. It's silver gilded. Sorry if that blinds you. And this is the back. There's another edition that's greenbacks. I love the esoteric part of tarot, and this has so many symbols. There's 2 lovers cards. I kept them both in. I'm just fascinated by this deck. This one is one that I'm going to take my time with to really understand what all these symbols are. I know that the down triangle is for water and with a line through its earth, which makes sense for pentacles, but just matching all of these things up together, I'm just really excited to go through this deck, and really, happy that I brought it finally into my my world here. So yeah, again, I'm trying not to go through an entire deck, which I'm known to do because I just love flipping through things, and just kind of in awe of the artwork. But yeah, so this is the Alchemical Tarot. Guys, it's getting caught in my little cloth here. Alchemical Tarot Renewed 6th edition. This next tarot is the Heartscape Tarot. You'll notice a difference in this one. I have really wanted this tarot deck for a while, and it was always sold out, or it was going for just crazy amount of money on eBay or Mercari, Poshmark, all the places. And then I was watching the Fool's Apprentice, Benny, and he mentioned this deck in one of his videos, and he was just like, they always bring it back, just be patient. So of course I couldn't be patient, and I went right to the site 𝚑𝚘𝚑, and actually was so happy that I did, because they had just literally 2 left of this Heartscape Tarot. This is the limited edition. You'll notice the box is different. It's yellow. I'm using a new cloth, and every time I pick something up, it moves it. But I have it in this bag here. I'll show you the differences. I don't have the original, so I can't compare it, but the box is different in this limited edition, and a certification. And the card backs are different as well. So the side is gold-ish, sparkle, and the backs are clouds. And I believe that this, I have some cards here, hold on. Let me get it together. This is the sun card, and the original box has the moon card. So, but I have always just really been fascinated with this one. It's just it's incredible artwork. This one I really want to go through, like all the cards. So the deck wasn't new to me. I accidentally bought a counterfeit one off of like Temu or whatever. This was when I first got into decks like 8.5 months ago, and I didn't know that it was counterfeit, so I don't use that one obviously, but I was really trying to find where I could get it from that introduction, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to get a real one and then a limited edition one at that. Like, I just love these cards. I think they just pull you right in. This Page of Wands, it's incredible deck. I really love this one a lot. It's beautiful. So I don't think they have this one anymore. They did say when I bought it that it was limited quantities and they weren't going to restock it. But I believe that means I just won't be restocking this version of it, the one that's the yellow box with the clouds on the back. But this is the 𝚘𝚘𝚛𝚘𝚘 Tarot. Yay, I'm so happy about this one. I did a little Happy Meal. I did a little Happy Mail short on this one, but this is the Journey Tarot. This one is an indie deck. I love this box. So when you open up the box, try not to, this is what it looks laid flat, and then this is the inside of the box. I'm gonna keep saying I'm fascinated, all these kinds of things about this book, this video, but I am so happy to have this one. I'm trying to get everything out so I can show you what comes with here. So it's really nice, sturdy box, folds out. They have 2 additional cards. So this is for Pendulum, and this is Breathwork by Color. I have to look into this with a book, and it seems really fascinating actually. So those are the 2 extra cards it comes with. It's a really nice guidebook here. It's like a soft matte here. Journey Tarot by Tegan Michael Turner. Here's the back. Full color. Now this is really interesting because the guidebook, it's in a poem. So you do get the name of the card, and the Alchemist, which is the Temperance, he renamed it. You do get if there's an astrology associated with, some of them actually have planets associated with them as well, or just the element there. But it's a poem. So this is about the Temperance, and it says, "The alchemist creates, mixes, designs, and knows art. The seeker is perfecting the body's condition. Phrase, muscle memory has limitless capacity to learn." So this is the description of the card. And then there's some keywords: creation, spontaneity, I can't pronounce it, just read it, ingenuity. There we go. So it is different in that respect. I would say that it's not, we'll go into the cards in just a sec, but I would for sure say it's not necessarily a beginner deck if you're looking for to understand tarot based on the images being standard right away, or even the guidebook helping you out there. I'm going to do a tarot tea on this. It's a series I have where I dive deeper into the deck with pairings and all those things, but oh, sorry guys. I'm so excited I'm not doing the things. This is the back, and I have edged mine in blue. And here are the cards. There's so much detail in these cards. Like, this has a lot of layers, a lot of things you can kind of wander into in the card. And the way that he set up this system, I'm not going to go into it now because, again, I'm going to do a deeper dive into my tarot tea with this deck. That'll be the next one, but it's incredible. Look at this. Just beautiful. It's interesting, the cardstock too. The back is like a soft matte, like a really light rose petal finish, not the one that sticks together. And the front is just like a smoother linen. So it's got a different kind of thing going on here, but it shuffles like a dream. I had to break it in a couple of times, not too bad. You can riffle shuffle it. Clearly what I just did, which is hand over hand. Look at this moon card. Just beautiful, stunning. So yeah, this is the Journey Tarot by 𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗, I think. I'm really, really happy about this one. Look out for my tarot tea and a deeper dive into this one. The next deck to come into my life this month is the Tarot of Oneness. I took it out of the box. It's a beautiful box, but I love this wrap by one of my favorite Etsy shops, and so I put it in this one. I've seen this. This is not a new deck in tarot world. I think probably everyone's seen it at this point in time, but I wasn't really sure if I could connect with it. One of my favorite tarot channels, the White Feather Tarot, she uses this a lot, and I just wasn't sure. Anyway, long story short, I decided to finally get it. I've really, really happy that I did. Here's the guidebook here. I believe she's based in Canada. And here's some of the keywords. Look at that devil. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. This deck really puts you from it's done with you, with the perspective of you in the card, except for this devil here. I'll go through some of the cards. It's where you are the participant in the card, from your point of view. The guidebook does have some keywords. It has reversals, and then it goes a little bit more into like what this card is about from her perspective. It also goes into elements. It tells you about the pentagram. It's a beautiful and well done. It has a spread here. It's a very well done book. And let's look at the cards. So this is Tarot of Oneness. Here's the backs. It does comes edged. It comes edged. This looks like a salmon color. Really pretty. So here, it's like you are in the card. Like here, this emperor, you are one of these lions. You're the king of the jungle. I love this high priestess. So tranquil. This action of cups, from the perspective, that's your shadow riding on the horse. This wheel of fate. I love this Six of Swords. You're in the boat. Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at what you're getting ready to plant. The Fool, your feet, getting ready to jump off. This Two of Cups is really pretty. Embodiment of Cups, embodiment is the king. So you're getting ready to take your crown. Eight of Swords, this is a great Ten of Wands. I'm not going to go through all of these because as I said, I'm sure at this point you've seen this one before, but I just finally decided to take the plunge. This is a different card. It's an addition in there. It's called Higher Self. I could just flip through. This one's Oneness, Synchronicity. These are added on cards in the deck. Look at that Seven of Swords. That's beautiful. You can feel the energy in this card. So yeah, I'm really you're going to hear me keep saying this. I'm so excited to start working with this deck. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm really happy to have finally pulled the plug on this deck. So, Tarot of Oneness. Ehrenberg Tarot by Steve Ehrenberg. I really was not fascinated. I was just really drawn to this art style. It's very different. This one is a close-up perspective. It zooms you into the cards. And I love the colors in this too. And the artwork too. We'll dive into that in just a moment. But here's a little white book. And it's pretty basic. I mean, you get a little bit about the card. Some keywords, upright and reverse. Like, for example, the World. The World card. The World is the card of fulfillment and wholeness. Its appearance in our reading reminds us that when we fully embrace the whole, we can enter the flow of life, like a dancer who becomes one with the music. Keywords: complete, whole, fulfillment, expertise, openness to possibilities, reverse, lack of closure, incomplete and dissatisfaction. So it's very basic in that. I did not edge this. I'm surprised with myself. So here's the cards. It's not edged, and here's the back. It's a pretty decent cardstock. I don't know what it's called. It's kind of glossy. Shuffles very well. I like this deck a lot. This one reminds me of the Morgan Greer from the perspective of it being so close, and then one of the other ones I just got that I'll show you. But yeah, look at this. I love the colors. I love being so close up in the picture. It's just a different way of looking at the cards. It pulls something different from me because it causes me to really like take in the card. Take in the card, take in the question or the spread, go from there, go from my intuition, and then pull out what I know of the meaning of the card. Some of them are just straightforward, like the Tower. The Tower, you can look at the Tower and see what's happening there. But like this Ten of Pentacles, it's a close-up on the dog and the beard, right? The Six of Swords. So close up on their faces with the water behind. So it doesn't clearly give you the full picture for your standard wider weight, but it gives you a different perspective, which I really, the moon is the moon, which I really enjoy. Like, look at the intensity of this one. It's Five of Pentacles. It's clear what's happening in this one. This one, not as much, right? You got to have a little background on the card to know, okay, this is the Two of Wands. So I'm really in the Nine of Wands here. I'm really looking forward to diving more into this deck. This is the Ehrenberg Tarot. The next deck I have for you is one that I'm sure you are aware of, and that's the Thoth. This is my only Thoth deck, and I haven't really dived into this system just yet, but it's really been kind of calling me, and so I wanted to get a deck, and I was lucky to find this one on Amazon. This is the small version. There's a mini, medium, and then the regular standard one, which is ginormous, so I got the medium one, so I think you can tell by the color of the box. I put it in this little wrap here. I love it. It gives energy. So I'm not going to go clearly through this too much because I think you may have probably already seen a Thoth deck, but this is the standard Thoth deck. Thoth deck. I can't talk. It comes with a little white book. And who published this? US Game System. I have, again, let me do the things. I get so excited that I don't do the things. Okay, so here are the backs, and I edged mine in this really vibrant green. I just think it gives this style of deck a lot. It adds to the energy of it. So this is your standard Thoth deck. No, it doesn't deviate. I guess this is from the original images. Yeah. I have a book that's part of my book section that I'm going to go into that I got to start to learn this system. But it just calls to me. Like, I can't explain why, but it does. And I'm not going to overwhelm myself. I'm still learning, clearly, the rider weight. But this is calling to me. So definitely we'll be diving into Thoth at some point. And I'll add it to my journey on my channel. Okay, guys, so let's go to the next. The next deck I have for you, I did do a little Happy Mail. It sounds like I'm saying Happy Meal, but I'm saying Happy Mail. I have this little thing that when I'm too excited to wait, anyway, so it's on my channel. But anyway, so the Aquarian Tarot, this is not a new deck. I was doing a little research. I think it's been around. The original was published, what, 50 years ago? But this one specifically, this one comes with a guidebook. I don't have the original, so I don't know if any of the art has changed. I don't believe so. But the thing that makes this version unique is the guidebook. And this guidebook is so thorough. This is really kind of, I was on the fence about getting the deck. I really was curious about it, but it just wasn't at the top of my list. But then I saw a review on this one. So this is the 2024 edition of the Aquarian Tarot. And I saw a review, and when they pulled out the guidebook to go through it a little bit, this is what sold me on getting it now. So it's Psychic Tarot by Craig Julas. And I'll just go through the table of contents really quickly. So Chapter 1, the Tarot deck. Chapter 2, Developing Psychic Abilities. So understanding your true consciousness, energy in the human aura, chakras, clearing the mind with meditation, preparing for psychic readings if that's what you do, technique for self-healing, Chapter 3, psychic reception, learning to hear clearly, see clearly, other senses. Chapter 4, the major arcana as a spiritual journey. Chapter 5, the major arcana. And then 6, the minor arcana. Chapter 7, intuition and the tarot. Chapter 8, performing psychic tarot readings if that's what you do. It's got so much stuff in here. Like, has quite a few spreads. Like a lot of spreads here, and it also breaks down the cards by the symbols here. It's so thorough. Intuition and the tarot. I'm really looking forward to this deck. I find that since I've gotten it, I've just been gravitating to it, shuffling it, looking at it. Really excited about it. I'll go through the cards pretty quickly because I think most of you have seen them before. But I'm stuck on this page here because I was going to show you. It's just a small description. This is the minor. Let's see about the major. The major arcana has more information. So this is the Hierophant. It has a page and a quarter. So yeah, this is really what sold me on getting it now. So yeah, I guess I am kind of matchy here. Woohoo! But I have a wrap for this deck. So this is what I store it in. And yeah, let me go through just a few of the cards for you. Wheel of Fortune, the World, Three of Rods. So yeah, I'm not sure how close this is to the previous editions. I think it's pretty much the same from what I've been hearing. But yeah, I'm really drawn to this deck. I love the color palette. I wasn't sure if I was going to vibe with it based on the art style, but the art style and the color palette, it actually in person really just does something. I can't explain it. I'm really happy that this one is with me. Looking forward to diving into it a lot more. So yeah, this is the Aquarian Tarot 2025, 2024 edition. All right, guys. Next up is, now I don't speak French. Sometimes I can barely speak English, so I apologize in advance for butchering this, but Les Tarot Astrologiques? I don't know. I think hopefully that's close to how you describe this deck. I have been looking at this deck for a very long time. I am one that I'm learning tarot, and I'm learning it with the esoteric elements because it's just, for me, I just don't see them separate. And this is an astrology deck. I love the art style. I love the colors, all of those things. The guidebook is actually really pretty good as well. Like each sign has 3, I would call them stages. So you'll see like one sign has 3. So like Gemini has Gemini for one card. And then it's 10 of Gemini and 20 of Gemini. And then it also has the planets in here as well. And I just have been not fascinated, just really drawn to this deck. Okay, so here are the backs. I actually edged mine, so it doesn't come this color. But look at, I mean, I love the graphic quality of this deck. It does have a, key here. Yeah, so it shows you, it gives you English and then French as well. So if you don't know, Bélier is I believe Taurus. Nope, Aries. See, that's why we have the book to help. So you can read it based on astrology as well as just look at it as kind of more of an oracle. It says tarot deck, but I would use this more of an oracle deck. I think it's gorgeous. This is Taurus. Yeah. So look at this. Wonderful. Just wonderful. So yeah, this is Les Tarot Astrologiques. I plan to use this as a oracle deck, even though it says tarot in the description, but As of now, I actually have two Thoth decks. This one, the first one I showed you is a standard Thoth, but this one is the Attilia Tarot by Jean-Baptiste Ayete, circa 1790. I'm really not sure how to just say that, so I apologize in advance. But this one has been on my radar for a while, and as I've learned a little bit more about tarot just in general and feel a bit more confident in just being able to even look at a deck and intuit things from it and maybe draw comparisons to what I do know, I have picked up the interest in getting this deck. Picked up the interest in getting this deck and decided to just do it. This one is completely over my head right now, and that is okay. I believe this is one I'm going to grow into, but it's calling me right now. So let me do the things. So this is the back. I edged mine. It doesn't come in this color. It's bigger than your standard tarot card. I don't have one with me, but it is longer. And it's a pip style deck. Just something about this I'm really very, very drawn to. Some pips here. Again, this is over my head right now in many ways, but I felt very called to this deck, and I have bonded with it even though I don't understand everything from the book. There's stuff that I'm drawing from the images. It's very dated. I like it like a lot. So yeah, this is the, I'm not going to butcher the name. It's this deck. All right, guys, we have one more deck and then we're going to go into books. Next up is the Carnival at the End of the World. This one again has been on my list for a little minute. It's different, it's quirky, it's got a personality unlike any of the other decks that I have. And what made me pull the trigger on this set is that someone on Etsy had it, and it was brand new, but it was $30 off the entire set. I was like, okay, like, let me just do this. So it does come with the book. I'll go into it a little bit here. It's interesting. Four of Swords. If the chase has exhausted you, consider that the predator often ceases pursuit when their prey appears dead. Choose a canny strategy to catch one's breath. To the world, it may appear one has turned up one's toes to the daisies. But in your stillness and deep contemplation, can rest and respite transform and renew. So this deck, I'm really excited to kind of get to know this. This one for sure has a personality. These cards are their own thing. So I'm not looking at this in the same lens that I am with some of my other decks, most of my other decks. So let me do the things. The back matches the book, matches the box. And the edges do not come like this. I edged mine. It does have some additional cards in there. It goes into them in the guidebook, but I'll just go through this a little bit. This one's different. Like, look at this Five of Wands. I love that this suit of Pentacles, you'll see there like some kind of, there's bread in them. They're either made of bread or there's bread in there. It's the Sun. This is an extra card. Deluge? I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just, look at this one, the Three of Swords. This is not a straightforward reader, like at all. This one you need to take your time with and kind of dive in there and see, like, where is my intuition taking me? If I abandon what I think I'm supposed to know when I see like the Tower, what is the actual card saying to me? And that's what makes me excited. So like this King of Pentacles, he's all bread. Standing on the top of an oven. Yeah, very, very excited. This is not a new deck. I love this Queen of Pentacles. Love this Queen of Pentacles. She's beautiful. But yeah, this deck, very excited to get to know and its personality. So yeah, this is the Carnival at the End of the World. The only oracle deck that I purchased is the Southern Gothic Oracle. I've always looked at this one, and the creator just did a GoFundMe, or not GoFundMe, I'm sorry, Kickstarter for her new deck. It has to do with like music, and I was on the fence about backing it, and I just didn't pull the trigger, and then when I thought about it, it was over. So hopefully she has some more on her site after the fact. But this is a well-known, I believe it's well-known by now, oracle, and she even has an extension pack that you can buy that on her Etsy shop. But I just got the oracle itself. I'm really drawn to this art style. So Southern Gothic Oracle, this did not come colored. I actually colored that. Yeah, it gives you a nice little write-up of each of the cards. And here are the backs. And I actually have edged mine. It's a beautiful art style. So it has keywords on it. So pine cones, third eye, new perspective. The blessed child, purity, lost innocence. The dog, loyalty and belonging. The alligator, silence, introspection. It's a beautiful deck. And she did all of the artwork herself. I believe these are all paintings that she did. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Yeah. So this is the Southern Gothic Oracle. So now for some books that I got. I'm such a nerd. I love, love, love researching and studying and reading and all that good stuff. So a haul for me would not be a haul without some books of some sort. So I actually have a couple other Rachel Pollack books, and I held off on this one. I was watching Mystic, what is her name? I cannot remember. I was watching another person's channel, and they were talking about how even as a seasoned reader for years, decades even, they thought they didn't need this book because they clearly know so much about it, about tarot and everything. So, but then they said that when they got this book, the depth and the breadth of it and the just how it expanded her mind, really to give it a different perspective, something that she'd never even considered. That's what made me actually really get this one, because I have some really great tarot books, and I was just on the fence about this one, even though I know it's like, if there's an industry standard of books you should get, this I'm sure is one of them. But Rachel Pollack, 78 Degrees of Wisdom, A Tarot Journey to Self-Awareness. I have a lot of stuff in here. And I've already started to, as you can see, study this. I love her writing style. Truly do. I'm not going to go, it's not going to be a book review, but this is one of the books I got. Let me show you a couple of the other ones. The next book I picked up is called Tarot and Astrology, Enhance Your Readings with the Wisdom of the Zodiac by 𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗. I love esoteric part of this world. I was actually into astrology and stuff before I even picked up a deck. So this is just like playtime for me, just diving into it and learning more. This book I just started reading. So I'm not too far into everything, but I love how it goes through like the card, the Hangman, and the planet it's associated with, and tells you from a different perspective how to look at that card from the planetary influences, energetically, astrologically. It's got planets and guides, guiding lights. It's incredible. It's a very, very thorough, in-depth book. I will come back to you when I have dived more into it, but I'm really excited about this one. So this is Tarot and Astrology, Enhance Your Readings with the Wisdom of the Zodiac. Okay guys, this next book, that was loud. She's thick. Thick, thick, thick. This, oh my God, I got this book for the Alchemical Tarot. And you can read the title here. The Tarot, Magic, Alchemy, Hermeticism, and Neapolitanism. I think I pronounced that right. 3rd edition, with a guide to the Waite Smith, the Alchemical Tarot, and the Tarot of the Sevenfold Mystery. She's a chunky monkey. She's thick. I haven't even gone into this one yet, but I'm really excited. Again, you guys, I'm such a nerd. It's not a disclaimer. I'm not saying sorry for it. I am very much a nerd, and I'm looking forward to this one. All right, guys, so I just have 2 more books. The next book I have for you, I think this is out of print, or I found it's out of print, yes. But you can find it on some sites. I got this one on Amazon, and that was the cheapest I saw it at, or the most reasonable. Other places, it's crazy, ridiculously expensive. But this one is called The Art and Arcana Commentary on the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Ronald Decker. I got this to help with, or to give me more in-depth information and a different perspective, and just to dive deeper into studying this deck here, the Medieval Scapini. I love this deck. There's so much symbolism here. So much symbolism here. Look at that card, 4 of Cups. That I was really excited to know that there was a book that actually dubs as a guidebook for this, because it actually does not come with a guidebook. It just comes, not an in-depth one, rather. It just comes with this little white book. I colored that. It doesn't come colored like that, but very minimal information on it. So I got this one to dive deeper into it. All right. And the last book I got, I read a lot of reviews because I really just, and I'm still not sure which book is the best one to start to learn Thoth. But this one, the review seemed really pretty good on Amazon. If any of you guys watching this video know of a better book, or just a really good book on starting for beginner learning Thoth, please put it in the comments below, and I will definitely check it out. But this one is the only book I have on Thoth, and it's called Understanding Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot, Lon Milo Duquette, new edition. Not sure what that means, but yeah, this is basically just a book about understanding Thoth. And it seemed, again, from reviews to be pretty good. So this is where I'm going to start when I'm diving into Thoth. Again, please let me know if there's another book you recommend based on your studies or what you know of the Thoth as well. All right, guys, so that is it. Thank you for joining me on my April haul. I hope that you have a really beautiful day, and I always appreciate every time you give me some of your time. So whatever time it is for you, morning, noon, or night, thank you so much for giving me some of it, and thanks for staying till the end. Okay, I'll catch you in my next video.